LPL presents the Sewing Basics series, Threading the Machine. We begin with a spool of thread, that we're going to place on the spool pin, and then we're going to put the stop cap on top of that. Now most machines have a guide, so this is the spool thread guide, and then we're going to follow down the number 1, and then back up to 3, and then back down. Now grab your thread in both hands. Your right hand is going to hold it taut. Your left hand is going to guide the thread through the spool thread guide and then down through number 1. Just like that. Okay, so now we've come down the number 1 slit. When we see number 2, we're going to hook that around and go back up the second one. Up to number 3, that's the thread take-up lever. And then we're going to come down to number 4. Okay, number 4 indicates that there's a hook underneath it. And then there's another hook on the side of the needle. Here is that same thing from a different angle. See the hook underneath and then the hook on the side. Now we have the tip of the thread. Okay, and then here's our needle, and you can see the hole or the eye of the needle at the tip. And we need to push the tip of the thread through that eye and out the other side. And I apologize that the camera is shaky. Here we go, pulling it through all the way. And then you want to take the thread and then guide it through that little slit in the presser foot. And that's just a way of making sewing easier and keeping your thread from tangling. Here we have the pre-wound bobbin of thread. We're going to push the black button to the side. It's going to pop that plate open. We're going to take it off so that we can put the bobbin inside. We want to do that counterclockwise. Okay, so hold on to the end of the thread. Place your bobbin inside. And then you want the thread to catch in that little notch where I'm pointing. And then you're going to pull it to the side, again counterclockwise, and you're going to pull out several inches to the back. Then you're going to replace the plate on top. Very simple. Next, we're going to pull up the bobbin thread. So that thread is going to go, you see that little hole underneath where the needle is? It's going to come up through there, and then we're going to pull it out through the back like our top thread. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull that the bobbin thread to the side for a second. We're going to hold on to, not super tight, but firmly, the spool thread that's coming out of the needle, okay? And then we're going to make the needle go down, and it's going to come back up. And when it does that, it's going to grab a loop of the bobbin thread. So there we go. And I'm going to pull this up so that you can see there's a slight little loop. Oh, I got to pull it up. There you go. So you see the loop in there? That's the bobbin thread. We've just pulled it up. So we're going to pull it all the way out. Okay. And then we're just going to pull a couple of inches and then push both sets of thread to the back. Voila! We have successfully threaded a sewing machine. Thank you for watching and happy sewing.